Shalom, shalom. Giving honor and praise to the Most High, creator and the maker of heaven and earth. My name is Yeshiah Israel of the tribe of Dan of the nation of Israel. As always and as done, one is speaking, giving honor to the Most High, the one who sees all and is unseen, the one who judges all and is not judged. On a human level, I want to give a shout out and respect to the people who subscribe to the channel and share the videos and so forth and so on. To the people who dial up or text to give me constructive criticism. To the people who email me to give me constructive criticism, and so forth and so on. To the people who are behind the scenes, who make the PowerPoints. To the people who, brothers and sisters, think highly enough of me to want me to even be broadcast or represented or a spokesperson or a representative on his or her channel. That is not to be taken lightly when somebody thinks highly of you in that particular regard. In the light of that, looking at the particular title we're talking about regarding your stance, and that is to say, win alone. Brothers and sisters, there will be no name calling, badgering, or disrespect presented in this particular case. As the channel grows, and I see that it is growing, brothers and sisters, and as the Hebrew channel grows, and I see that is growing, and so forth and so on, and giving thanks to the Most High. As I grow and I'm continue to grow, brothers and sisters, Most High willing, I'll be 39 next week. You understand? So that's be my last year of me being in my 30s. And in that light, brothers and sisters, it's very important, you understand? All right? It's very important to make sure one maintains some kind of humility and maturity at the same token. The Bible speaks about happy or blessed is the man that has not sat in the seat of the scornful. And this is why I'm thankful to the Most High that I have not been on everybody's channel, that I have not been presented on everybody's format and everybody's forum and everyone's platform and plateau, because every view is not good and everything that looks good or appears to be good is not good. Now, even if it's not good for one person, doesn't mean it may not be good for another person. That's why the Bible says, if you are wise for yourself. But if you scorn, you alone shall bear it. So, brothers and sisters, I have brothers and sisters in my life, extended brothers and sisters in my life, who say things to me such as build your own platform and work on your platform and work on your brand and things of that nature. I begin to want to sit there and take that kind of advice. And everything, brothers and sisters, is not about the dollar. Absolutely not, because these videos that you see here are not even monetized. You understand? I use the YouTube and I use the Facebook pages, brothers and sisters, in order to sit there and get the books out to be known to people. You understand? The books that are written, brothers and sisters, is giving an honor and praise to the Most High, the creator and the maker of heaven and earth. So that's something we want to stay emphasizing on for edification purposes. Now, on another subject, when you know, brothers and sisters, that, and I'm speaking in general, but on another subject, when you know that there are those, or they, or he, or she, that would hope you don't succeed, that would try to stifle or stop the growth of a particular thing. All that means is when you're moving in the fire of the Most High, all that means, brothers and sisters, is when you're moving like the water the Most High created, you go around that particular situation so that way it won't be a stumbling block. That's what you do in that particular case. You understand? You don't get disenchanted and stop. You don't get disenchanted and cease. You don't sit there and feel, well, maybe it was me, so forth and so on, when the Most High is the one that's pushing and pushing and pushing a thing to get accomplished. Give an example, right? The updated book, for instance, right, that you see here, the Egypt talk, pardon me, the updated book that you see here, the Deuteronomy 28 book, that was a book that initially, brothers and sisters, was intended to be released in 2010, but it didn't come out then. Then it wound up coming out in 2016 and then an updated version last year. You understand? And the reason for the update is because I no longer deal with the publishing company called CreateSpace. Now let's use that as a platform, for instance. The reason why, brothers and sisters, I don't deal with CreateSpace is because they began to change up in the middle of how a brother was moving with them. You understand? It was a thing in a situation in which, okay, boom, CreateSpace will pay at the end of every month. And then they got with another company. So instead of it being every month payment, it was every 2 months. And that's if the book sales went over $100. So that means if it was $90 with this new company for a monthly sale, I wouldn't get that for month of August. I would get in September, only if it was over 100 or 100 and higher. So that means August I wouldn't get nothing, September I wouldn't get nothing unless it was over 100. So when you're dealing with people inside of an economy now that's not the best, brothers and sisters, you know good and well when a company begins to change up upon you, it's time to sit there like that water and like that fire of the Most High. It's time to sit there and circumnavigate and still get things done, brothers and sisters. When Saul, brothers and sisters, did not work with the Most High, and the situation between the Most High and Saul went afoul, the Most High had another one in the place of Saul. So if we are in the image of the Most High, brothers and sisters, we have to know and understand that when things do change up, it's time to sit there and still make that move regardless. And what will happen in life, brothers and sisters, is that people would watch, people would see. I see, brothers and sisters, the videos that was made concerning me and things of that nature. Not even going to sit there and entertain that, but I have seen it, and the Most High has saw it, and the Most High has heard it. So once it comes down, brothers and sisters, to that particular regard, if you know as a brother or sister, a man or a woman, that you got your work cut out for you before the Creator of heaven and earth, you still continue to do what you got to do before the Most High, and that's that. So with all of that being said, brothers and sisters, with taking the understanding that the Most High has espoused, you understand, taking the understanding that brothers and sisters on the human level have espoused, I decided it was a better idea to just sit there and focus on the projects that a particular brother, namely in this case me, is doing and want to do. Now, in light of that, brothers and sisters, as noted, the Deuteronomy 28 book has been updated, as well as we see here, this book here, Old Testament Israelites Respond to Messianic Israelites. Now, that's the most controversial book I've written. Some people like it, some people don't, but that's with any particular book. You have a book, brothers and sisters, that's written by whoever, Toni Morrison, who's a big author. Everyone doesn't like her books, but that doesn't sit there and stop her from what she's doing. You understand? And so once it comes down to that particular aspect, or any particular author for that, all of that to be the case, when there are books that are written against Israelites, that doesn't mean that we as Israelites stop. You understand? We keep doing what we're doing in the name and the glory to the Most High, the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. Now, brothers and sisters, there are people, as been pointed out before, who have left jobs due to situations. Currently, as many people from New York want to leave New York for whatever reason, that is a big move. You understand what I'm saying? But such a move is necessary in order for growth. See, when there is unfortunately a lack of growth in a particular thing, that is a problem. Let's take a baby, for instance. When a human being is born, right, 2 years after his or her birth, if there is no growth in that baby, they would say that that baby has an ailment or is slow or has a chromosome either too high or too low. They would say there is something abnormal about a 2-year-old that is the same exact way as his or her own birth at the same exact timing. The point I'm saying is, if it's been 2 or 3 years and there was no growth within self, that is a problem. So when I begin to sit there and hear things such as build your own brand and things of that nature and some other things that I'm not going to sit there and speak about online because that's not a brother's style. You understand? That's just what it is as far as it goes with that. So be it. Because the Most High still has work cut out for a brother. You understand? So once again, brothers and sisters, giving honor and praise to the creator, the maker of heaven and earth. There's going to be on this channel another presentation within an hour about the in-depth situation that went on with the books that I wrote, because I am getting more and more text messages and emails about the Egypt Talk book. So I want to address that to the people so that way they won't be wondering what's going on. All right. So with that, shalom, Most High bless. I will be focusing for what it is on the books and on my channel. I'm not going to be on others like that as I used to be because it just didn't work out for whatever reason and so forth and so on. So it be. You understand? One more time, giving honor and praise unto the Most High, creator, maker of heaven and earth. Shalom Laken.